Hey, Monday. I think. Pretty sure it's Monday. It's like 10 a.m. I have to be at work at. They said they want me to be there at 1 p.m. I kind of want to get there for 12. So I'm supposed to be observing our new teacher, give him little corrections. The longer I can be there possible, I think I'd rather do that. So I'm going out for my exercise walk now. I'm only doing a short one, like 30 minutes, nothing intense. So just trying to plan my day out. Gonna go home, shower, eat something, head out. I think I only have to work until 5 today, which is kind of a miracle because they keep scheduling me for really late classes. So I get my evening to myself tonight. I also don't work tomorrow because I'm still limiting to 4 days a week. But yeah, that's cool. Here's a new thing that's happening in Paris. It's kind of like the constant topic of conversation here, and I'm not looking at you because I'm crossing the street. That is a very French thing. When you're like inhaling or when you're thinking, you go. I picked it up. Sorry about that. In any case, this is a topic of constant conversation in Paris about, or anywhere I guess, about how cases of COVID are rising pretty much anywhere that's done an unlockdown. So obviously the big story is the U.S., where they're just completely lethal, and dangerous, and selfish, and deadly, and pisses me off. But it means because I've been paying more attention to what's happening in the U.S., I haven't really seen too much of what's happening in France. I don't like looking at statistics anyway, mostly because cases are severely underreported and all of that, so the statistics aren't even accurate, so what's the point? But there does seem to be a general trend upward in cases in parts of France, including Paris and the surrounding area. So the Prime Minister has decreed that as of today, whenever you are inside an establishment, including my work, you have to wear a mask at all times. The students are now going to have to wear masks when they are in class. We are going to have to wear plastic visors over our faces as teachers because the students need to see. The students don't have books in front of them. They need to see our faces in order to know what we're saying. Our mouths and all that's the only visual cue that they get, other than whatever gestures we give them. So I'm gonna have to get real comfortable with wearing a visor, and I've never worn one before because I was always quite a bit away from the students, but it's for the safety of everyone that I will pull it together. I really hope cases go down again soon because this is not going to be comfortable. So yeah, I've been done at work for a little while. I ended up going, after finishing at work, I met up with John, with Nisha and Kevin, and then later John, just to have like a little drink on the patio on the terrace. And when I say drink, I mean like Perrier. It's like 5 p.m. Although, if you want to start drinking at 5 p.m., no judgment. Have fun. Be safe. Wear your mask above your nose. I don't know, my energy just keeps flagging more and more today. So, I literally forgot to film it because my energy was like focused on the conversation and I didn't think to preserve any snap of it. So, whoops, no proof. Anyway, I am now. I just zoned out again. I took the train from where we were to Vincennes, and I'm just walking back now so I can round out my 10,000. And I'm so hungry, and I have no idea what I'm going to eat when I get back because I have a couple of meals like planned out, but I haven't pulled the trigger on which one I want to eat the most. So I don't know. Whichever one is quickest to make, maybe. We'll see. Happy Tuesday! My somehow unofficial day off from work. I never seem to be scheduled on Tuesdays for the moment, which I'm not super upset about. Can't lie. So I have spent the day, spent the morning being very lazy. I think I woke up at like 10:30. And then this afternoon, I actually went into a productive kick. I did my laundry. I did the dishes. I vacuumed and mopped the floors. Uh, and I cleared off most of my couch. This table is the next thing to tackle. Not quite yet. And then I need to get I need to get my kitchen counter under control. Like, it's all packaged and everything. It just needs to be better organized and stuff like that. So getting stuff done today. Cool. But I am now getting ready to head out and meet up with Laurence in Vincennes. We're going to do a session face-to-face thing, which we haven't done for a while. And I'm going to walk over there. It's going to be like a half an hour walk, and I think I'm going to head out a little bit earlier. We're supposed to meet at 5. It's now 4. So I'm going to head out early and just kind of sit in the sun and read for a little bit. It's not too hot today, and I have put on sunscreen. I used some more of the sparkly shimmer one, I think. Why not? Why not? I'm a sparkly princess. Yeah, that's today. Very uneventful day up to now, but seeing the halls will be better. So I have been like not hungry today, like no appetite. Like, I can feel something in my stomach which tells me that I should eat something, but my mouth just doesn't want anything. I don't have any cravings for stuff, so I don't know what that's about. But maybe I'll get hungry for dinner. I need to figure out what to do for dinner. I don't know yet. I'll figure it out. Well, as usual, I met up with someone and completely forgot about even trying to film it. I was with Laurence for over 2 hours, and I did not even have a single thought as to pulling out my camera. Whoops. But I am now home and making a kind of bastardization of a pad thai thing. I've got, there it is, chicken and green onion bottoms and carrots going here. And then I've got eggs that I'll scramble in there in a second. And I've kind of thrown together this peanut sauce, and it tastes a little bit off to me, but I don't know how to fix it. And it's not bad. Actually, now that it's mellowed a little bit, I think either I've gotten used to the taste or it's gotten better. I don't know. And then I don't have rice noodles, so I just have some capellini-like spaghetti I'll use instead. And I'm doing this partly because I'm going to be working kind of late tomorrow night and Thursday night, so I need to have dinners in the bank, so I'm not thinking like I have to buy something on my way to work and then spend more money than I have to, like kind of trying to have a couple like meal prepped things. So that's the plan. Super exciting. I don't know if anything else fun is going to happen on this Tuesday night. Haven't decided yet. I'll let you know if something does. I was just lamenting that I didn't have any peanuts to put on this pad thai, even though it's not a traditional pad thai at all. And then I remembered I got some little sleeves of peanuts in my X-Pack. What a lovely coinky-dink. They're halved, and I think I might try to smush some of them and leave others intact. There we go. Some variety. Oh my god, I'm such a genius. Oh, that's the most awkward air punch ever. I'm so sorry. Okay. It looks, I made slightly too many noodles, but that's fine. But I'm about to garnish it. Here we go with the sprinkle fingers. Sprinkle fingers, sprinkle fingers, sprinkle fingers. It's very hard to aim when you're looking through a camera screen. Sprinkle, sprinkle fingers. Woo! And then, woo, sprinkle packaging. Okay. I'm gonna take a bite here, where the light is turned on, although, there's not gonna be an easy, you know what? Very ungraceful, we're just gonna do it this way. With an onion. Pretty good. I'm gonna eat this. Alright, so full disclosure, way too much pasta on my plate. It was kind of one of those situations where, sorry, I'm not walking into light. I chose a bad moment to film. It's because there's no people going by. I'm really sorry. I hope you can hear my voice because you can't see my face. Anyway, one of those situations where like you try to scoop the spaghetti and it's all stuck together and you just can't separate it, and then before you know it, you have two giant clumps and it's too much of a bother to pick it out and start over. So I ended up eating two clumps. So now I'm walking. Oops. I genuinely don't know why I just pulled out my camera. I have nothing to say other than I am now going downhill instead of uphill. But very shiny. I don't feel warm, but I think the exertion of the hill got me just shiny enough to be the wrong side of dewy. So, cute! Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up for tonight. See you tomorrow. Hey, happy Wednesday. Is it Wednesday today? I'm pretty sure it's Wednesday. Not actually so happy for me. I started today with kind of an annoying experience. Unfortunately, something that I've had happen quite a few times before, as has so many other people. But basically, I was out for my walk because like I'm teaching today from 1 p.m. till about 8 p.m. So I'm not going to have a whole lot of time for activity. After that, I'm going to be tired, so I'm trying to get some of my walking done now. And I like walking on this street. It's very like residential, calm, some pretty artwork on the streets. I like coming up here. I have to go up a bit of a hill to get here, but that's beside the point, and it's good exercise anyway, so what am I complaining about? Anyway, the plan was, like, I don't know, wake up, go for a walk, come back, shower, eat, you know, the drill. And not 3 minutes, like literally under 5 minutes into this walk of mine, I'm like going down some street, sunglasses on, headphones in, and this guy is just walking behind me going, bonjour, 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 and he comes like, he's taller than me, so he's coming up even with me, and I heard the first bonjour, and I, like, immediately, just a stone face, no reaction, not turning the head at all, and then he comes up even with me because he's taller than me, so he can walk, his legs are longer, he can walk faster, whatever, and he's like, can I talk with you? In French, obviously. He's like, can I just talk with you for a bit? And I was so like, no, it's not happening. I'm not reacting to you. I just literally did an about face. I turned 180 degrees and I walked in exactly the opposite direction. Wrong direction from where I wanted to go. But I was so like, just not today. I am not engaging with you. You want to talk to me, you're not getting my voice at all. And it was just like dude, come on. It's 10 a.m. I am not ready for this. Nobody is ever ready for that. But, like, I'm still waking up. Get out of my face. And this happens to me, I mean, not a lot, but easily once a month. How many times have I told stories about shit happening, like, just during this time of quarantine when things are a little bit strange? But just, like, get the fuck out of my face, dude. I don't appreciate it. So, I had to reroute a little bit. And then for the following, like, 5-10 minutes, I was constantly like, is he following me? Are you behind me? Like, when I turned around, I kind of kept him in my periphery to be like, well, are you still going that way? You didn't turn around to follow me again? And he didn't. And he's clearly not behind me. But just, terrible way to start the morning. But, okay, let's find a positive. Getting some exercise done. It's nice weather. I've got at least one student today who I really like working with. Should be fine. Oh, I've got a level 1 this evening. Oh, damn it. Level 1 is like the basicest of the basic. And it's just shouting the same sentences, not shouting, but like feeding the same sentences over and over and over again to people who are just not getting it. It's frustrating, and I don't want that to be my last class of the day, but what can you do? It's a little reenactment of what I just did. Wearing a mask. Ooh, this cake. Something to eat. welcome to Thursday. It's a very nice, sunny day. Look, blue sky. Beautiful. I have, of course, left off opening this video until the moment when I'm walking uphill, and therefore, ing. So that was a good decision on my part. But, plan is, I'm gonna go grocery shopping. I've got a couple, like, big carrier bags in my little shoulder thingy, this thing. And then home, rinse, food, work. I was supposed to teach 6 to 10. I've now been roped in for doing a couple hours of office work from 4 to 6. So, more money! Woohoo! Less time sitting home, not being productive. Although maybe I would have found something to be productive with. I don't know. In any case, here we are on this very empty street that is fully residential and not particularly interesting to look at, but here's what I'm seeing. I'm now walking backwards. This is dangerous. Talk to you later. Absolute little muffin. Little handshake. Got super quiet. Just getting double oven. No. Hello, welcome to a wholly unremarkable Friday thus far. Unremarkable in the fact that this is at like 3 p.m. or even after is the first time that I've left the house today. Because Friday is my sleep-in day, unless I had like a doctor's appointment or something. And then I ended up working for a couple of hours on like my glossary thing, which I really only end up doing once or twice a week, which is not very dedicated, I suppose, but when you have another job that you're spending a lot of energy on, kind of makes sense, I guess. Anyway, why justify? It's what's happening. So, out for a walk today, get my steps up, and stop by the fruit and veg market on my way home. And then, I don't know, I'm going to try not to take a nap today, because I have to teach tomorrow at 10 a.m., which means I need to wake up at 8, which means I can't go to bed too late. Complicated. Friday evening, nothing really interesting has happened since being outside. I got very much a lot of food at the market, like 2 bags worth of produce, so that's going to be fun to work through. And now it's like 9:30 p.m. I'm just like working out dinner, and I've got kind of 2 things that don't really go together, but they're going to go together in my belly. Of course, I have a caprese. What did you think this was? And I'm also baking a fillet of salmon. I have never made salmon at home before, and I don't think I've ever really cooked fish in the oven before either, so I have no idea how this is going to turn out. Stand up. I don't really know what I'm doing. I just googled how long to bake salmon, and it said, depending on the thickness of the fish, this many to this many minutes. I'm kind of just letting it go and seeing. I kind of got like one of those not super nice fancy cuts of salmon from the grocery store. I got it from the fridge section instead of the like fish counter, because my thinking is I don't want to spend a lot of money on a nice cut of fish when I don't know how to cook it. So I feel like I might cut my teeth on some like trainer salmon, like a training bra. I don't know. And then I think tonight, well, I'm going to go for my walk after I'm done eating, and I'm going to see if I find the energy to be productive tonight, because, plot twist, I don't have to teach tomorrow anymore. My class got canceled. Well, it didn't get canceled. Someone else's class got canceled, so the class that I was supposed to teach got switched to them. I don't have to wake up tomorrow. I mean, I will wake up, but just not at like 8 a.m. So, it's like midnight. It's even after midnight. It's almost 12:30, and I'm making baklava. Look at that. Where's the nut mixture? Here's the nut mixture right here. There it is. I don't know why. I had it. The nuts were taking up space on my counter, so yeah, I'm making baklava. Whee! This is mostly walnuts, but a few pistachios in here. And my God, I had to shell all of the pistachios by hand. It was laborious, so this thing had better turn out. Boy, I sure hope that's right, because that was a lot of brushing. Anyway, goodbye! Enjoy baking! Okay, so while baby is baking, syrup is syruping, and it has to simmer for like 20 minutes, which seems like a long time, but I guess it's got to get thick and goopy. It's still quite liquidy right now. And while I'm doing this, I'm listening to American Like Me on audiobook, which is like a collection of essays, life experiences, testimonials of people. Ravi Patel, Kumail Nanjiani, Wilma Valderrama, Issa Rae, Padma Lakshmi, just kind of talking about their experiences being not white in America. And I'm enjoying it, especially because some of them are actually narrated by the people. Like, that's actually Issa Rae on my audiobook. And right now I'm listening to Martin Sensmeyer, who is a member of an Alaskan Native tribe. And it's really cool to hear his story, because it's not a story that you hear very often. Highly recommend. Alright, moment of truth. Woo! Are we burnt? Crispy for sure. That's not burnt, that's toasty. Let's call it toasty. By the way, that's totally part of baklava, is that you cut it before doing it, because it's so crispy that there's no way you could cut it after it's baked. But then, okay, so now the rule is I have to put the syrup on immediately. And apparently it sizzles. Oh, sure does. This seems like a lot. This seems like a whole hell of a lot. Alright. And then it's gotta cool. And there is absolutely no way that I'm staying awake for it to cool. So this is just gonna sit overnight. It's just gonna sit on my counter, and then I'm gonna wake up and remember that there's baklava here. How exciting. So yeah, good night. Alright, it is the next day. I'm still wearing the same shirt from yesterday because I slept in it. I haven't changed anything. Really, this is the first thing I'm doing today. I'm trying the baklava. It is very large. I didn't realize how many layers I was putting in. I was just using it until the phyllo was gone. I have like at least 1, 2, 3, at least 4 layers of nuts, which is like double what I usually see in like grocery store stuff. So not so bad. But my initial impression is the top is quite crispy, very flaky. It's all falling off. It's just I've got some like quite large chunks of nut. Like I clearly didn't chop very consistently, very evenly. And I did notice that when I was building it, but I was too tired to go and break everything apart. So it's just gonna be a very nutty baklava, but let's see how this goes. Okay, I took way too big of a bite. Because now I can't talk before I finish chewing. It's really not bad. I mean, I know it's not really possible to have it like flaky all the way through because there's like syrup that you pour into it and lots of butter and all that, so it's not going to be flaky. The top is very flaky, which is really nice. Do you know what? I kind of like, it's not, I mean, there's a lot of like syrup in it. It's definitely not like a low sugar dessert, whatever. But it doesn't taste like cloyingly sweet like a lot of baklava tastes to me. Great. I'm happy with that. Here's what it looked like. Ooh, slightly overly crispy in some parts. Delicious. Well, I am just sitting here eating a watermelon, not baklava. I can only eat a couple of pieces of baklava, even if it's not too sweet, because, like, moderation. I did read that recipe, you can freeze the baklava, so it'll be fine. I might even share it around with, I don't know, my neighbors or something. I haven't decided yet, but it's not going to go bad if I don't eat it all today, so fine. But I am just sitting here twiddling my thumbs. I really, really want to watch the finale of Drag Race All Stars. I am dying to watch the finale of Drag Race All Stars. It's going to be like an hour long. The reason that I haven't started it yet, is because I am waiting for a call from work that is going to take a little while, and I just don't want to be interrupted during the episode. I am basically what happened, very short version, I'll try to keep it short, is the class that I was supposed to teach that ended up going to someone else, I was also scheduled for an intake evaluation just after that class, and intake evaluations don't usually last more than 30-40 minutes, so there was no reason for me to come in and take the train 40 minutes, do a thing that only lasts 40 minutes, and then go home for 40 minutes. It's just kind of a waste of time for not that much work. So instead of me coming in and doing just this one little evaluation, I need to talk to someone on the staff who is teaching today who doesn't have a lot of experience with them. Just kind of coach him, build him up, tell him how to do it. And it's going to be tricky because usually I use like visual aids to explain, well, this way you'd answer this way, you'd expect this, blah, 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 blah. And I obviously can't do that because I don't have the papers here. It's possible that he may not even call me because there's another teacher there who has experience, so maybe she'll be available to talk him through it. I'm not sure yet, but I'm just going to wait for probably another half an hour. And if I don't get a call by then, I'm going to take that as a sign to go, go, go. Yeah. So, just sitting here twiddling my thumbs. Really want to watch Drag Race. I really want to watch it. My foot is trembling in excitement. It's the finale! I'm going to be honest. One of the ways that I decided to pass the time between making sure this call didn't come and watching Drag Race is I started listening to theater songs that I like, and then I got into a Dear Evan Hansen loop, and now I'm just a little bit verklempt. That's that You Will Be Found one, where it's like the swell of the chorus all coming together and doing this beautiful choric melody. Oh. Okay, I need to watch Drag Race. I can't wait any longer. I'm gonna sit in these emotions until I watch Drag Race, and then that way I'll laugh and see good, fun, uplifting humor. Because You Will Be Found is very uplifting, but it has a very sad story behind it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Google Dear Evan Hansen. It is a very sad, complex show. But I'm gonna watch Drag Race now. Okay, bye. Daddy picks up. It's like 9 a.m. back home. Mommy! What an explosive greeting! Hello! That's exciting. Do you want to come on a walk with me?
I think Dad did you take the other phone, Dad? Okay, Carol wants to go for a walk.
Didn't hear that.
You didn't press the top button. Everything's for shit around here.
Oh, no. Tell me about it. Where else would I come on a walk but the castle? It's in my blood. It's in my bones. It's in my heart. I'm having a little cuddle with Chad the bear because I'm really sad. My mom sent me an article from home, from our local paper, that said that my favorite restaurant ever to go to in Minneapolis is going to be closing in the next couple of months because COVID hit it too hard. And the owner is in his late 60s, 70s, something like that, and he just doesn't have the energy to push through anymore. So he's going to shutter up the doors. And then they're going to knock it down and turn it, well, there's a guy who wants to turn it into 5-story apartment building. Ugh. And this place was my favorite, not because of the quality of food, because it was literally any kind of basic diner food you could find, but the pancakes were so good, and the grilled cheese, I swear my childhood, half of my childhood is that grilled cheese. I got it every single time. I was obsessed. Still am obsessed. Whenever I go back to Minneapolis, oh my god, I'm never gonna have it again. I'm never gonna have Curran's grilled cheese ever again. Oh my god, my order was always grilled cheese, whole wheat, hold the pickle. Oh no! Oh my god! And then they also had really good eggs Benedict too, and they had malts and shakes and everything. Oh my god! Ugh, fucking COVID ruining. I mean, this is ruining like countries and politics and economies and my favorite restaurant. I had my senior picture like photo shoot at a booth in a booth in that restaurant. But like some of my senior picture options were me like eating the crust of a grilled cheese sandwich. Oh my god, my heart is literally broken. There's a piece of it over there, and a piece here, a piece here, a piece here, a big piece here. Oh my god. Oh my, and the worst news is that I'm never going to. The last time I was at Curran's was 2 years ago, and I'm never going to go again. There was this thing that I saw on, I don't know if it was BuzzFeed or something, but it was like a bunch of things that millennials did at one point without realizing it was the last time they would ever do it. Like the last time you ever burned a CD. I just poked myself in the eye. Or the last time you, you flipped a snap phone shut or something. And like we've all had these last things without when we were doing it without realizing it was the last time. And just, ugh, I'm so heartbroken. I'm so heartbroken. I love you, Currens. I used to go there like after after I would like when I was in theater and in high school and like finish a show and it would be like 11:30 and I would go there with my mom and we would get like a burger and fries and a malt of course because I'd worked hard. And I would always go in with like outrageous stage makeup and it would just be like whatever, the guy knows me. The owner knows me. We were there so often that he knows me. So it's like, okay, it's the owner's decision. Like, he wants to retire and all that, and I respect that. But Dennis, no! Or at least, have the ingredients for grilled cheese in your home kitchen at all times, and I'll come knock and ask you to make one in like 5 minutes, and I'll be on my way. Deal? I'm so sad. Still sad about Corinne's, but I need to eat dinner because it's like almost 9. So I have some sausages and it all looks like it's the same color. Sausages here, and then this is halloumi that I've grilled a little too long. I walked away from it for a second too long and it got darker. And then obviously ketchup and mustard. And I made myself a salad, and it's literally just like salad greens, avocado, and tomato with olive oil and balsamic. And this is kind of my like very low-key barbecue style thing, and these sausages are kind of like brats, and I'm just doing it without the buns, obviously. I left my fork over here. I got it. So, that's dinner tonight. And of course, I've got baklava for dessert. Getting ready to go out, but first I have to brush my teeth, and I'm listening to a podcast, and I already put on sunscreen, and then I'm gonna go. Bye! Well, hey, I'm now outside. I am dressed for slightly warmer weather. It's like 25, 26 degrees Celsius, and it's kind of breezy, so I don't need to be wearing a tank top, but I kind of like it, because I know that tomorrow is going to be scorching, like 33 degrees Celsius, so absorbing the cool while I can, and of course I pull out the camera as I'm going uphill, and it's kind of a steep, long uphill. I already did that uphill, now I got to keep doing it, but I'm going to, I actually don't know what it's called officially. It's called, well, the name of it is mur à pêche, which means either, I think it probably means peach walls. It's a slight possibility that could mean fishing walls. Pêche means both, but there's no river there, so I think it's probably peach. I've been there once before. There was a festival there last year. Must have been last year. It definitely wasn't this year. And the festival is really cool. It's kind of like an artist's thing. You've got like performance artists, musicians, visual artists, food trucks, kind of all together for a weekend just hanging out, and you like drink and go see shows and performers and all that, and it's really nice. So I met up with my friend John and Anthony and some of their friends. Actually, John wasn't there. I met up with John's partner, Anthony, and some of his friends who I knew already. And it was a really cool, interesting place. The only thing is, to get there, you have to go a lot uphill, so I haven't gone there too often, but today feels like an exploration day. I need to be productive. I didn't do much of anything yesterday. I feel like I need to have an adventure today, even if it's just a little baby adventure. Whew. Oh man, I've been talking entirely while going uphill. Very glad that I brought water with me today. But the whole part of getting to this, gotta get into this place means I have to go by this entire cemetery, and ain't no way I'm holding my breath while going past this, so I think I just inhaled about 20 ghosts. Welcome to the family, my ghost brethren and sistren. Sistren? Is there a female form of brethren? Probably not. The patriarchy. This is not the part of the Mjolnir that I remember, but it seems to be a beginning. It's kind of like this, just like a big wall with lots of art on it, and then behind it somewhere is like some green space you can go explore. So let's go explore. Well, proof that I found it, and proof that it is both fish and peaches, because it was created for... Oh, no, wait. No, not fish, just peaches. I was confusing that fishers with peach trees. So, my bad. It's all peaches. Found it. Found it, found it, found it. This is exciting. I feel like, secret garden, except there's other people here. Tell you what, my father would love to camp here. This is his ideal camping ground. Like, nature, 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 nature. Metal dragon. At least I'm pretty sure it's a dragon. Maybe it's Mushu. I'm not sure. Actually, Mushu is a dragon. That works. One of my favorite things in nature is like walking on these uneven little rock steps. Oh, I love it. It doesn't lead to anywhere, so we gotta go back. But turn around, and oh, my hair's stuck. See these like wall barriers? I think this is either someone's backyard or this is where we had the festival before, and I'm not sure where that music is coming from. I think it's live. It's almost definitely live. But like that where the tents are, for example, I'm pretty sure that's where I saw like a Brazilian band play. So like all of these little tracts of land had a different something, and then the next one had a different, like had food, and then the next one had a show, and then the next one had drinks or something. It's very cool. I don't think some of them are not available because I couldn't find doors into them. Like they were open for the festival. I think they're closed now, but there's still something to explore here. Alright, I have left the walls, the garden space, partly because a lot of it is closed off to the public, and partly because there were a lot of people there. And I'm still trying to social distance for, like, health. So I am giving them space. Oh, no, he's not coming in. Anyway, also, it's really dry. It's been super dry here. It rained last night, but, like, not a lot. So I think everything there is just really kind of crispy and crunchy and not very lush. So I think it would be better to come back in, like, April or May, maybe? Maybe. Ooh, look at this behind me. Look at that. Not so shabby, but I think I'm gonna start heading back now because I'm thirsty. Hey, Mom! Say hi to everyone. Mom's been keeping me company while I make dinner, and I've got a salad, just like yesterday, that I've almost completely demolished while waiting for these babies. It's polenta and goat cheese and what are these called on top? Sun-dried tomatoes. I got it. I could have just looked at the jar. Whoops.
Like it could have been sesame chicken wings from the
Sesame chicken wings? You crazy. You a crazy white lady. Got her.
blame the camera and the resolution of the dark kitchen.
It's true. My kitchen is not well lit at all. Look how on my game I am today. Like, I'm out for my post-dinner digestive walk, and it's not completely dark yet. Winning. I'm also kind of taking this moment to be active, even though I did a lot of walking earlier, because tomorrow it's going to be quite hot. I'm just anticipating now that I'm not going to want to go out, at least not for a long time. I think unless something comes up last minute, I haven't been scheduled to work tomorrow. So it is very possible that I will spend all of tomorrow between taking quick rinses in the shower and then just throwing myself in front of the fan ad nauseum. Thankfully, this heat spike is only supposed to last one day and then it'll cool down, but then it's going to get super bad on Friday unless something changes. So again, thankfully, I don't work on Friday, so I seem to have, for the most part, fingers crossed, knock on wood, avoided having to work and travel and take the hot train on the days where it'll be the warmest. So, alrighty, just hope the weather gods come through and don't kill any of us. Anyway, here's a twilight picture of my street that I'm walking down. It's empty, which is how I like it.